Selecting the hidden blade during fight will allow you to quickly dispatch an enemy you've thrown to the ground.
Welcome home, child. What news?
Another of the named is put to rest.
Then it would appear your work is nearly complete, and your status restored.
A question, Master, if I may.
Ask, and I will answer.
Why these men, Jubayer and Sabrand?
Ah, don't you see? They paved the way for change. Ensure threats both old and new are not given cause to intervene.
To weaken them is to weaken our enemy. I suppose that makes sense.
Were these men to continue their work, our work would quickly be undone.
How is that? We've caused them much grief.
We strike at the arms, yes. But this is a hydra that you face, and it is quick to replace that which is severed.
Then we should lop off its head and be done with this.
Soon, soon. We are close. Only one more man stands between us and our ultimate goal.
I will return to my work. The sooner this last man dies, the sooner I might face our true enemy.
Before you go, I have a question for you.
Of course.
What is the truth?
We place faith in ourselves. We see the world the way it really is, and hope that one day all mankind might see the same.
What is the world, then?
An illusion. One which we can either submit to, as most do, or transcend.
What is it to transcend?
To recognize nothing is true and everything is permitted. That laws arise not from divinity but reason. I understand now that our creed does not command us to be free. It commands us to be wise.
Do you see now why the Templars are a threat?
Whereas we would dispel the illusion, they would use it to rule.
Yes, to reshape the world in an image more pleasing to them. That is why I sent you to steal their treasure. That is why I keep it locked away. And that is why you kill them. So long as even one survives, so too does their desire to create a new world order. Take your equipment. Seek out this last man. With his death, Robert de Sable will at last be vulnerable.
It will be done.
Safety and peace upon you, Altair.
Focus on your target. Let nothing distract you.
Climb tall structures to gain a bird's-eye view of your surroundings. Tall buildings can be used to orient yourself when moving through a city.
It's the hero of Damas. Come in, stay a while. Tell me all about your adventures.
I'm afraid I don't have the time.
I see. Too important for me now.
It's not that.
No, of course not. How may I serve you then?
Al-Muallim has asked I take the life of the one they call Jubayer.
Ah, Salahadin's chief scholar. Strange choice of target in my opinion. But who are we to question the Master's will? I'm sure he has his reasons.
Then you're familiar with the man.
He's been quite busy these past few days, organizing the scholars and sending them into the streets to preach.
What do they speak of?
Light and fire, cleansing sins, apocalyptic nonsense if you ask me. All this talk of paths and a new world.
What about this new world?
Couldn't say. I don't pay attention to the ramblings of madmen. Much too busy with real work.
Very well. I'll walk among the people, see what I can learn. Where would you suggest I search?
South of here, you'll find an academy and a guard tower. They're both good places to search. There's also a hospital to the east you might want to visit.
I'll begin at once.
So eager. You've certainly changed, and for the better, I might add.
Altair, your name is on everybody's lips these days, and for once their words are kind. If you're truly a changed man, perhaps you'd be willing to do me a favor. Jubair has employed certain merchants to spy on the citizens for him. They feed him names in exchange for gold. You'd be doing all the city a great service if you were to find these merchants and destroy their stalls. This should end their evil.
Leave, peasant, before I make it.
What's wrong with you? Welcome. I have everything you'll ever need.
Oh my.
Watch yourself.
Don't do that again.
Another trouble, man. Die! Shut the dead! What did you say? Where did he come from? What? Where did he come from? Don't let him get away! Found him! Death to the infidel! No choice! You must die!
You've done a good thing today, Altair. In exchange, I'll share my knowledge with you. Your target is likely to be dressed, much like his followers. So here is how to distinguish him from the others. He wears rich golden robes and carries with him a large pouch. Find him, brother. Make him feel pain.
Bad news, brother. I killed a Templar this morning. Well, I suppose that's actually good news. I even found a letter on him which I gave to Nemair, who said he'd find you and deliver it. But from the look on your face, I suspect this hasn't happened. Go on then. Don't waste any more time with me. Seek Numair and get that letter.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick.
Here, take this. I've been looking everywhere for you. Now I can finally return to Masyaf. Last time I offered to do someone a favor.
They leave horrors in their wake.
Turn back now.
Al-Hadin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with us, and he may grant us victory.
Turn back now.
Please, can't you spare something? I'm poor and sick and hungry. My family's sick and dying.
Evvelki sefer elimizden kurtuldu. Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
Just a little. No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
I wish to see him, to hear him speak.
It can be arranged, but we must be careful. There are still those who reject illumination. They would harm him.
Then they are ignorant and afraid.
You seem sincere, but how do I know I can trust you?
It hurts me to even hear you ask the question.
Very well. We gather each day in the madrasa. He comes to speak, and then leads us into the city, that we might cleanse it.
Could I join you then?
Understand that it is a difficult path we walk. Our work demands sacrifice.
I understand.
Then come and meet with us. Let us see how strong you really are.
I beg of you. I beg of you, just a few coins, please. My family's sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? Please, can't you spare something?
Evvelki
I'm
sefer
poor
elimizden
and sick
kurtuldu.
and hungry.
Bu sefer kaçmasına izin vermeyin.
I beg of you, just a few
Bu
coins.
şehirde bir yerde olduğunu biliyorum ve seni elime geç.
Is our duty to defend
Please,
it
sir,
until
have any
death.
money?
The
I need
Crusaders
food.
must be
I'm so hungry.
destroyed.
Just a little money, I beg of you.
Praise
I
be
beg of you.
Saladin.
I beg of you,
He
just
has
a
found
few
the
coins,
strength to
please.
stand in defense of our great civilization. Make no mistake, it is our very existence we are fighting for. The infidel king would see us all wiped from the world. We must resist.
forbidden for you to
We
leave.
must push back. Yes, come. Let me show you everything I have. Be wary, friends. Welcome. The shaitan I is have everywhere. you'll ever need. Watching, waiting. My good people, your search has come to an end. I have anything. Praise be. He has found his strength.
Please, can't you spare something?
You'll find everything here, my wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned,
there will be no stopping him.
I've never seen someone
He will
do
march
that.
on Jerusalem. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death.
We found the place. It's just as you described it.
I suspect he'll want to deal with this himself, and quickly. Best we say nothing to the others.
A wise course of action. Truth be told, I'll be happy when this business is done.
Soon, my friend, soon. Today should see the last of them put to torch. Boy, come here. You still have the letter I gave you?
Yes.
Go and deliver it then. You'll find the one it's meant for inside the madrasa.
The English king and his infidel army. They leave horrors in their wake. Salah-ad-Din rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is He, find favor with us, that He may grant us victory. Fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It's a tragedy, but I say, this is an honor, to die in service to God, fighting for what we believe in. There is no greater glory than this. Waiting, he tempts us always. Be strong, strong like Salah.
You have no business here. Leave. You are not supposed to be here. Leave. Once he was a teacher, a false prophet of their lies. But then the way was made clear to Jubair. He saw what must be done, understood it fell to him, having learned the truth, to spread it. And as he was shown the way, so was I. And I will show you as well. You live a lie, surrounded by false knowledge, created by wicked men who seek dominion over your minds. Locked away, they might still be discovered. But once burned, these texts can no longer do harm. Jubair sees things the way they truly are, sees the poison you carry in your hearts and minds. He works to cast it out. Remove all texts from your homes and schools. Give them to us. They must be destroyed. Violence is not the answer, my child.
In this we agree, so speak and I may stay my blade. What is it your master intends? Why destroy all this knowledge?
We lay the stones to build a road upon which soon all men will travel. It leads to a better tomorrow.
That is not what I see.
You are blind. The words upon these parchments, they are poison.
Jubair holds the cure. He'll free us from their lies.
It's nonsense you speak. You've lost your mind.
No, not lost, but found. I see the world for what it truly is. He has shown me so much. I am illuminated.
Fanatic is all you are. Dangerous for it.
Do what you must. It changes nothing. We are not afraid.
You should be.
We must resist. We must push back.
What happened here?
The fires of war consume the land, and thousands of lives are lost in its defense.
Where are you? I know you're here somewhere.
May God have mercy.
Oh, terrible.
Altair, my friend, you have become quite the wanted man, as am I. I must prepare my family for the trip back to the safety of Masayef this afternoon. Could you finish my last assignment in exchange for information? Some men must be eliminated in Jubair's quarter. Be fast, my friend.
آجلا أو عاجلا لن يفلت منا مرة أخرى. أنا متأكد جدا أنه لن يغادر المدينة.
Canın tatlıysa bir daha yapmazsın.
You nearly killed me.
Oh my. I think I've seen everything now.
Turn back now. Who saw what happened here?
You gave me quite a scare.
You are wise, which is why you...
Why is he running around like
How dare you! This isn't right. لا ينبغي لهم أن يفعلوا. Leave now and I'll let you leave.
Where is he going like that? I'm poor and sick and hungry.
Damn fool must be out of his mind.
what you need? I'm sure of it. Take a look. See if I'm not right.
Have you gone mad?
No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
They go against the will of God and must be made to
I
pay.
need food. I'm so
Everywhere
hungry.
they ride,
Just a little
they
money
leave
will
only
satisfy
suffering
me.
in their wake.
Please.
Crusade forward!
To the right place!
What is it that you want?
The few coins,
We
please.
must resist! We must fight them in any way we can! Someone at that speed. Praise be Salahadin! He has found this defense of our great civilization.
The other merchants stall?
Make no mistake.
Want something?
It is our very existence we are fighting for.
Take a look! See if I
The
got right!
infidel king would see us all wiped from the world.
Coins.
We
All I
must
ask is
resist.
for a few coins.
Open your
Do
eyes!
not do that again. No, you don't understand. I have nothing.
South comes the English king and his infidel army.
My family is sick and dying. Could you spare a few coins? No, please don't leave. Just a few coins, please.
Has he lost his mind?
I beg of you, just a few coins, please. Please don't leave.
It's great to see you back so quickly and in one piece. I must return to my family, but before I leave, this is for you. I found a map showing where scholars are planning to burn books and other sources of knowledge. Please be careful and let the future reunite us. I'll give your blessings to my family.
Please, can't you spare something?
Why would he do that? Look!
Why would anyone want to do that?
What news, Altair?
I've learned much about my enemy.
Share what you know then.
Jubair has become obsessed with purging the city of its knowledge.
A most terrible crime. Now I see why Al-Mualim wants you to remove him.
He's using the city scholars to assist him. They go out into the streets, harassing the people and collecting all their written works. I fear he intends to destroy them all.
He must be stopped.
That's why I'm here. He's to hold a meeting soon, at the Madrasa Al-Qallasa. It's where I'll go. It's where I'll take his life.
I'll leave you alone to prepare. Bring glory to the Brotherhood.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
God save him! He's gone mad!
He's going to hurt himself. When he does, I won't help him.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
Leave this place. Leave, peasant, before I make you. You are not allowed to be here. Leave.
Hey! Çık ortaya!
Why would he do that?
You saw what happened here. Huh? Show yourself. This is an ill omen. This is terrible.
Every single text in this city must be destroyed.
My friend, you must not do this. Much knowledge rests within these parchments, put there by our ancestors for good reason.
And what reason is this?
They are beacons, meant to guide us, to save us from the darkness that is ignorance.
No, these bits of paper are covered in lies. They poison your minds, and so long as they exist, you cannot hope to see the world the way it truly is.
How can you accuse these scrolls of being weapons? They are tools of learning.
You turn to them for answers and salvation. You rely more upon them than yourselves. This makes you weak and stupid. You trust in words, drops of ink. Do you ever stop to think of who put them there? Or why? No, you simply accept their words without question. And what if those words speak falsely? As they often do. This is dangerous.
You are wrong. These texts give the gift of knowledge. We need them.
You love your precious writings. You'd do anything for them?
Yes. Yes, of course.
Then join them! Any man who speaks as he is just as much a threat. Do any else among you wish to challenge me? Good! Your orders are simple enough. Go out into the city, collect any remaining writings and add them to the piles in the streets. When you're done, we'll send a cart to collect them, that they may be destroyed. Citizen, bring forth your writings. Place them in the pile before me. Keep any is a sin.
Anyone! Such power, such influence, must be controlled. It cannot be given over to just any person. It is irresponsible and dangerous. We must destroy them all, that they do not further poison our minds.
Geber kafir! Nasıl kaybettik onu? Gel buraya!
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. All the land is consumed by wickedness because of texts like these.
Leave this place.
They seem safe, but it is a trick. Fell words give way to evil deeds. Look around. All the land is consumed by wickedness.
Come no further.
Shouldn't be here. Be gone. Leave this place.
The Christian king and his army of infidels. They go against the will of God. They must be made to pay. Today is a glorious day. We will at last be free.
For centuries, we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women, long since gone to dust. And why? Why do we believe absent logic and evidence? We submit for no other reason than and we are told our ancestors did the same. This ends today!
You are not
For
supposed to be here.
centuries,
Leave.
we've quietly acquiesced, agreed to believe based on nothing more than the words of men and women, long since gone to dust. And why?
Before you to deliver a warning. Should Richard take Jaffa, there will be no stopping him. He will march on Jerusalem next. We must end this before it has a chance to begin. That city is ours, has always been ours. And it is our duty to defend it until death. The Crusaders must be destroyed.
Battle prices anywhere!
A crusade for what? Ignorance, violence, madness.
Come see what I've to offer. Everything's new. Everything's perfectly priced.
So comes the English king.
You seem to know exactly what you want. I like that in a customer. Could I interest you in this? No? Well, there's more. Much more.
Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, find favor with us. May grant us victory. The fires of war consume the land. Thousands of lives are lost in its defense. It's a tragedy. Today is a glorious day!
It's forbidden for you to...
We will at last be free! Purge yourselves of these evil spirits before they control you! Do not think yourself above their corrupting influence! Their word...
What? Who's done this? Tell me! Leave, peasant, or I make you.
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Saladin rides to meet him, that these barbarous acts might be avenged. Pray that God, glorious and exalted is he, finds favor with
Good people of Damas, you are doing the right thing. Let us cleanse this city of its poisoned past. This is a righteous act, and from the flames shall be born a new era, one of truth and unity, governed by a singular wisdom.
Hey! Ship ortaya!
You must be made to see the truth, pursuing... Why? Why have you done this?
Men must be free to do what they believe. It is not our right to punish one for thinking what they do, no matter how much we disagree.
Then what?
You of all people should know the answer. Educate them. Teach them right from wrong. It must be knowledge that frees them, not force.
They do not learn, fixed in their ways as they are. You are naive to think otherwise. It's an illness for which there is but one cure.
You're wrong, and that's why you must be put to rest.
Am I not unlike those precious books you seek to save? A source of knowledge with which you disagree, yet you're rather quick to steal my life.
A small sacrifice to save many. It is necessary.
Is it not ancient scrolls that inspire the Crusaders? That fill Saladin and his men with a sense of righteous fury? Their texts endanger others, bring death in their wake. I too was making a small sacrifice. It matters little now. Your deed is done, and so am I.
Altair, tell me you've met with success.
Yes. Jubair's fires are extinguished. His life as well.
Excellent news. I had no doubt you'd succeed.
You should have seen it. The scholars followed him so readily. Wasn't just books they fed to fire either, but any man who opposed them.
Such ignorance breeds only evil. You've done a good thing this day.
As with my other targets, he believed he was doing the right thing, clearing a path to a better future.
Of course he would. Such is the landscape of a madman's mind.
The things I've seen these past few weeks, it's as if all the land has gone mad.
And this is why we fight to end the war, that sanity might return. The people are desperate for direction. It's easy for men like Jubair to prey on this and turn them towards evil. You should go, Altair. Return to Al-Mualim. Tell him what you saw. Let him know the good you've done this day.
Safety and peace, Rafiq.
Upon you as well.
Fast-forwarding memory to a more recent one.